Hello students, I am Dr. Fana Samdani. I did my MA in Economics, Doctorate in Economics from Department of Economics, Osmania University, Hyderabad. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Dr. Fana Samdani, or on my blog, isamdani786.com. You can view, like, grade and share my lecture. Today's lecture is meant for 11th standard students, Economic paper, Chapter 1, Basic Concepts in Economy. Basic concepts of economy. First chapter of class 11th is basic concepts of economy. If you look around yourself, you can find out many scientific inventions and scientific discoveries. First, we'll see what is science. Science is nothing but the systematic body of knowledge. Science has two types. First is natural science and second is social science. Let us first discuss natural science. Natural science has laws which is accepted universally. It means it is accepted by all human beings without any doubt, and it is verifiable by different scientific methods. This law can be validated and can be tested in laboratories, and this law can be proved in laboratories. When we study science, we test the laws in laboratories. For example, chemistry law, physics laws are universally accepted as the natural science laws. We call natural science as exact science because its approach is empirical in nature. Empirical approach means on which we use the scientific method to observe and test in laboratories. We can prove it scientifically. Natural science is exact science in which we use empirical approach to study. Physics, chemistry and mathematics are natural science. Now we will try to understand social science. Social science is also called as abstract science or behavioral science because social science studies human behavior. To study human behavior, we don't have such laws. Social science laws are not universal, and these laws cannot be tested because it is not empirical in nature. For example, in psychology and sociology, we study human behavior, which cannot be tested in laboratories, but it is a study. For example, in sociology, we study social aspect and social behavior of human being. When we study social aspect of human being, we call this study as sociology. Why we study social science and why we need to understand the relation of social science with economics. Economic is a social science. The word economy has been derived from the Greek word oikonomia, which means household of management. For example, we have finance of our household, which we manage with the given resources or limited income to satisfy our unlimited wants. Economy is called Queen of Social Sciences by Professor Samuelson because economics study the economic behavior of human beings. Here, economic behavior means it studies how human beings spend their income, limited resources, means income in such a manner that it satisfies all their unlimited wants. When we study this aspect of human being, we call it economics. Now we'll look at our ancient history. In ancient history of India, Kautilya was one of the famous personality. He was the statesman, philosopher, economist and political advisor in the court of Gupta Empire. He is also known as Chanakya. He wrote the treatise Arthashastra. Basically, it is a political treatise of ancient history. What is the meaning of Arthashastra? Here the word Artha means wealth and Shastra means science. Therefore, Arthashastra means science of wealth. Basically, it is a science of managing and acquiring wealth, means how state should collect revenue and manage it. This is what Arthashastra. Now we'll discuss the key point and view of Kautilya, which he gave in his book Arthashastra. He wrote that state and government play an important role or crucial role in managing and acquiring the wealth. As per him, it's a state to focus on how to gather and create more and more wealth. What will happen if state gather and create wealth? With this, state can promote social welfare. Therefore, state focus on creation of wealth. to ensure welfare of the state. Kautilya also said that for good governance, we need an effective administrative machinery. Effective administrative machinery means government should have proper structure of administration. When we have proper structure of administration, then only we have proper governance. Then in his book Arthashastra, he compiled a lot of political ideas. So these are the key economic ideas written by Kautilya in Arthashastra. Hope you are able to follow this. Now we will discuss the definition of economics. Economic has three important eras. First is classical era, second is new classical era, and third one is modern era. First we will discuss the classical era. In this era, the first definition of economy was given by Adam Smith, whom we also call the father of economics. His approach was based on wealth-oriented definition of economics. He made lot of contributions in economy, but the main contribution was his famous book Wealth of Nation, or an inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nation, which he published in 1776. In this book, he gave a very first definition of economics. Now we will discuss how Adam Smith defined economics. As per him, economic is as a science of wealth. Just now we discuss what is science exactly means and what social science means. If we see from the science point of view, Adam Smith called economic as a science of wealth because economic is concerned with the inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nation, and it related to laws of production, consumption, distribution and consumption, exchange of wealth. His definition key points are: first is laissez-faire economy, means free market economy. In free market economy is an economy system in which transactions between private group of people are free, for almost free from any form of economic interventionism of government, such as regulations and subsidies. The individual is basic unit in society and has a natural right to freedom. Next point in Adam Smith definition is wealth accumulation is simply means building up your net worth and wealth over a period of time. It have many benefits, and he believed that natural laws of economic affairs, because natural laws are not man-made laws. One cannot depend on man-made laws because man-made laws are created by man for his own benefit and for the benefit of the society. Everyone in the society sees their own benefit. As per Adam Smith nature, natural laws are loyal and modest, and it never see their own benefits. They are equivalent for all. In the last, he discussed the point division of labor as an aspect of growth theory. We know that Adam Smith is an expert of his field, and every person in this world is expert in one or other field, and goods and services are available for all the people, and almost all the people use the goods and services. With our specialization, we can create goods and services with which our growth will take place. Because of this reason, Adam Smith added the division aspect in growth theory. This is the main point of classical approach. Hope you understand the classical era definition of economy. Now we will discuss the new classical era. Here we have Professor Alfred Marshall. He was new classical economist. Professor Marshall gave welfare-oriented definition of economic, as Adam Smith had given the well definition of economy. Marshall published his book Principle of Economy in 1890. In his work Principle of Economics, he gave his definition of economic. He said, economic is the study of mankind in ordinary business of life. It examines that part of individual and social action which is closely connected with attainment and use of material requirement of well-being. His definition key point is economic study of mankind or human being in ordinary life and examine that part of individual in social action which is closely connected. Here we examine how the individual perform act with the within the society, because economic is a behavior science, and in economic we examine the human behavior to attain the material welfare. Economic is the study of material welfare, means how to utilize the goods, its requisite well-being. Means economic is not simply the study of wealth, at the same time it is also a study of welfare of human being. Economic is the study of material welfare, means in economics we study not only the wealth but also what are the possible ways through which welfare of human being will be possible. So this is the definition of Alfred Marshall. Hope you understand this. Next we discuss the modern era definition of economy. Modern era popular economics was Lionel Robinson. He gave scarcity definition of economics in his book An Essay on Nature and Significance of Economics, which he published in 1932. In his book, he gave the definition of economy. As per him, economic is the science which study human behavior as a relationship between end and scale means which have alternative uses. Here end means wants and relations to scale means resources which are limited or income which is limited and it have alternative use. Means resources have alternative uses, but at the same time our wants are unlimited, means our wishes are unlimited. There is no limit for it. In the comparison of want, our resources are limited. As per the priority of our wants, one can grade their needs. As per our need, it depends on urgent need and less urgent need. For urgent need, we give preferences, and less urgent need we can delay it. He also said that means have alternative uses. This means that our resources have alternative uses, alternatively used by nature. For example, water. We can use water to drink, to wash clothes, to take a bath. We can generate electricity with it. Therefore, resources have alternative uses. Today we discuss Introduction to Economy. After this we discuss Social Science. Then we discuss definition of economy in 3 different eras. Next lecture will be on the branches of economy. If you have any confusion or doubt, please comment below or contact me on my WhatsApp number 6303481790 or email me on isamdani786.com. If you like my lecture, please click on like button and do not forget to subscribe my channel Dr. Samdani for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching my video.